Okay, ESCBubble here with Madara, one of the finalists from this weekend's Supernova, to be Latvia's entrant to the Eurovision Song Contest. It's been a good couple of weeks since your semi-final. How's it been the last couple of weeks, your final kind of sort of bits of preparation?
Yeah, the preparation was huge, I have to say, because for me it's the first time when I'm doing something like this. But I've been so overwhelmed with things, working every day with my music, same team, having also some vocal lessons, to improve some little touches. Also designing the dress, thinking about the visualizations. But for me, I feel like finally, I was ready for this for so long, so I'm just happy.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. And the song itself, it's likely to really stand out as being different from the rest of the songs, not only because it's the only song that's in Latvian, but also the fact that it has that classical feel with the cello and kind of everything else. So it's not the typical song that we would have expected and seen in Supernovas over recent years. Was that a conscious decision as to why you wanted to maybe take it to that kind of forum for people to see that kind of music because they were missing out, or what was the thinking behind it?
So, the thinking behind it, I didn't thought of that moment that I would participate in Supernova or Eurovision. I'm writing my music, and for me, I have my essential ways how I work with music, and because I have such a background also in different music styles and also classical, in a way my thinking is already a bit different maybe than from the other artists that we see usually coming in these competitions. I have studied a lot in Brussels and Amsterdam, and my music sense and feeling kind of opened up also there, and combining it with a little bit folk touch that I have from my home that I feel and love, also a lot of folk songs and the songs that people sing nationally. It came kind of natural. I still want to combine melodies that would keep people familiar with, not really, but that they would catch on those melodies, that they wouldn't be too difficult, but show them in new ways, like with the cello, making some different voicings, arrangements, and for me, it feels natural the way it is. And I never thought also of copying someone, just being myself. And if that's unique or if that's something that stands out, that take it world. Mm-hmm. Got it.
And the feedback from fans and all across social media is that a lot of people feel that they can really connect with your song, even though they might not necessarily understand what the lyrics mean.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, could you maybe just tell us a little bit about what the lyrics actually do mean? Not an exact translation, but just the feel for the message within the song.
So, when people ask me to explain what is the song about and what are the lyrics, we were sitting for hours and trying to translate it. For hours, because actually it's not a usual song. It's also the words are so in depth and so deep that I have written only what is, it's even so difficult to explain, oh my god. Okay, let's keep it short. The song, I write lyrics about looking into yourself, in your being, in your essence. And then I remind people in the chorus, if you ever forget why, if you forget where to go, if you ever feel lost, you have always a place where to shelter, not to seek everywhere outside, not to seek in other people, not to think that someone else is going to make you happy, but find this inner peace, silence in your existence. And that is a wonder that you already exist in this world.
Yeah. And so going from the song and that sense of inner peace, if it's then announced as the winner of Supernova and the fact that you're going to be representing Latvia and Portugal, I guess that inner peace goes out the window and it's party time, right? How will you be celebrating?
Well, actually, in the past few years, I'm not such a big of a party person. But I feel like I would want to thank every single person that believed in me.
And this would be really special, right? Is it something you've always wanted to do?
I'm always almost having shivers talking about it because I remember myself being a little girl, but I was always positioned as a cello player, but not as a singer. But it was a deep passion of mine to sing. And silently, I would go after cello lessons and sing and write my songs as a little kid already. But my teacher said, don't run after two bunnies, you can shoot only one. Mm-hmm. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'm going to practice the cello all my life, playing in competitions, okay. But there is something that lived in me that I couldn't suppress. Mm-hmm. And it was just coming out. So this, for me, is the biggest celebration of my life, because finally I am who I am. I'm just proud that I'm there, and I'm so happy that there are actually people who can resonate with my song and with my music.
Yeah, and Supernova is huge, and it's a big deal for you personally. Yeah. But just thinking, at this event today, where we've had all 8 of the finalists lining up and talking about their experiences, and a really kind of sort of different journey for each of them, both to this point and probably where they'll go in their future careers. Have you kind of sort of bonded or found kind of commonality with any of you? Have you made any friendships among that group, or have you not really had much time to really kind of sort of get to know them?
We haven't had a lot of corporate events. Like, this is one of the first events that we actually meet. So, haven't had so much time, but I see them in the rehearsals. I talk after the semifinals. I see some things, and what is very interesting that this year everyone is talking about finding themselves, looking into themselves, and I'm happy. Yeah, why not? If we share the same ideas, beautiful. I mean, beautiful, yeah.
Well, let's hope whatever the result and whoever ends up representing Latvia at Lisbon, it's going to be a fantastic song, and you have a fantastic song in the competition. So perhaps, we'll all find somewhere to party afterwards, no matter what.
If you guys are there,
we'll find our collective inner peace in a bar somewhere. It'll be great.
Just sharing some beautiful moments.
Yeah. And you're all invited, by the way.
Yeah, all are invited with Existence and ESCBubble.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us, and best of luck on Saturday. And who knows, hopefully we'll have a chance to catch up after the show on Saturday as well.
Yeah, for sure. I will be waiting. Yeah, it will be a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.